My name is Carol Ann Cuss, and I am humbly embarrassed to say that I have been a victim of 4 terrible home improvement contractors in the last 2 years. I found my shore bungalow in a very quaint beach town of Highlands, New Jersey in February 2012. I wanted to obtain a federal 203K mortgage, as many improvements needed to be made in order for the house to be energy efficient and safely up to code. I thought this would be the best way to make home improvements on my 100-year-old uninsulated summer bungalow, being a single female. I turned to my HUD inspector for guidance. He gave me the name of a local contractor in the area. Finally, after I supplied them with the paperwork that needed to be turned into the bank in order for them to be paid, the closing was set for April 2012. As the closing date approached, I reached out to the contractor several times to make sure all his paperwork was submitted so there would not be any delays, but he was nowhere to be found. It was like he just disappeared. Needless to say, my closing was delayed, and I now had to find another contractor and start all over again. The delay almost cost me the purchase, as the sellers wanted to close right away. In addition to that, my health was not doing so well, and I was forced into surgery, which just happened to be on the day Superstorm Sandy hit the New Jersey coastline. Luckily, I ended up winning my court case. Now we were ready to start work and apply for permits from the borough. It was now April of 2013, 1 year after my original closing date. I was eager to get things moving. 1 month passed before the contractor finally began work on my house. I came down one day to view the progress to find that the workers had been staying in my home, sleeping, eating, and showering, and using my hygiene products as well. They rifled through every packaged box of my belongings looking for items of value to steal. Not only was I horrified, I felt betrayed and violated. And on top of that, I was quickly falling into debt. I stopped by sometime in November to find that my front wall and door were missing. Why did they demo the front of my home before completing the rear addition properly? I didn't know who to turn to. So I went on Angie's list the next day and called Andrew Laschik at Two River Interiors. He was very kind and professional. I asked him if he was responsible, reliable, respectful, and communicative. He answered me that he was all those things and more. He heard my story and wanted to come out right away and meet me at the house sooner than later. He apologized to me on behalf of his profession, and after inspecting the debris fields that used to be my front and backyards and inspecting the house from top to bottom, he told me that he would take on the monumental task of fixing my house. He told me now that he heard my story and viewed the damage to my home, he would not walk away from me, but we would have a lot of work to do first. I've never felt such confidence in a contractor before. He has done more for me in 3 weeks than 4 contractors in 2 years. I feel so very blessed and fortunate to having met him. Andrew has given me my smile back